Hey everyone, Wild xtrek here, and in today's video we get an exclusive look at Foxbeam Lighting's brackets for SS3 pods for Forester and Crosstrek Wilderness models. That's all coming up in today's video. Hey guys, so we get an exclusive first look at Foxbeam Lighting's brackets for Crosstrek and Forester Wilderness models. These brackets allow you to install a Diode Dynamics SS3 pod as your fog lights. So we're going to take a look. These are actually not even on the market yet. These are prototypes that we're going to be test fitting. And our friends at Foxbeam Lighting has been gracious enough to send me prototypes to test Fitment, and we're going to see how it goes. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to install the pods into here, and we'll see how that fitment is, and we'll see what adjustability we have and things like that. And then we'll go out to the car, remove the bumper, and install these into the bumper and take a look at fitment and things like that. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that for either myself or for Foxbeam Lighting, leave them in the comments and I will be sure to forward those comments to Foxbeam and we'll be able to see what changes need to be made to these before they enter their final production run. Again, these are prototypes only. So they're not even on the market yet, but so far they look great. Okay, so if you have a Subaru Outback, your bracket is going to look like this. And this is the bracket that I've been using on my previous 2020 Crosstrek and the 2022 Outback Wilderness that I had. And this is what also known as a type A bracket. But starting with the Forester Wilderness and then in the Crosstrek Wilderness, Subaru switched to a Y-shaped mount for the fog light. And I'm going to assume it's because this allows it to mount above and below the fog light versus to the left and right of the fog light like in the previous ones. So if you look at the design of the Forester Wilderness and the Crosstrek Wilderness, there's not that much space on the side of the fog light, which is why they changed the mounts to this. So let's get the pods. My pods are right here. Let's get these fog lights in and see how they actually fit and mount inside these brackets. Okay, so this is what the brackets look like once they're installed. You'll notice there is a arrow that kind of tells you which way to put them on. The fit is really nice. There is a little bit of a room for adjustment for your fog light angle, and obviously you can tighten that more once you find the angle that you're looking for. But overall, they look pretty good. So I'm going to bring these outside. We're going to take off the bumper off of my Crosstrek. I'm going to pop these in, take the stock ones out, and we'll see how they fit. Now that we have the bumper off, just to recap, this is what the stock mount looks like. There's two bolts here and a push clip in the corner here. This is that Y bracket. Okay, so this is the right side. On the left side, I've already taken off the bolts. So this is what the fog light looks like. So you can see that the Y bracket is there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our Diode Dynamics SS3 and we're going to pop it in. And well, it looks like I might need to go slip it in from the front because it's a little bit big. So I'm going to have to, oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to bolt this up and see how it lines up. So that's what it looks like before it's bolted. All right, so one fog light is in. I've left the right side stock for now. The bracket fits into the bumper very nicely. It holds the fog light well. I'm probably going to need to tighten these because right now the fog light can still move around. So I'm going to tighten that, but this does allow me to adjust it a little bit. I'm going to tighten it enough so it's finger tight so I can still adjust the fog light at the front. But for the most part, I kind of want this basically straight with a very, very slight angle down. Just keep in mind that these brackets are not production brackets. These are prototypes, which is why I'm excited because this is the first time I'm able to actually get these fog lights into my Crosstrek. You do notice there is quite a bit of a gap here. I can fit my finger in, and now with the fog light loose, you can see I can actually move my fog light quite a bit. So that's something I'll bring up to Foxbeam and see if they're able to push the fog light forward a bit. Just for reference, this is what the stock fog light looks like. Obviously there's a much smaller gap here. I can barely fit, there's maybe a centimeter or so here versus here I can fit my entire finger in. So as I said, these are prototype brackets. I'm very, very grateful for Foxbeam to send these to me for testing. But yeah, so the gap is pretty much uniform though, which means for all intents and purposes, this is a great bracket. It just needs to be pushed forward a little bit. And that's some feedback that I'm going to send over to Foxbeam. But it looks great. I'm going to do the other side and I'm going to tighten up the brackets so that the fog light sits straight, and then we're going to plug everything in and see how it looks. All right, so I have both brackets and fog lights now in, and here it is on the front. So we're gonna connect the fog lights, put the bumper back, and we will see how they look. Okay, so here's the finished product. Fog lights are in, they are on, they look amazing. This car looks so good with yellow fog lights. I can't wait to drive them at night. I'm gonna have to take them and aim them, but it looks like these are going to be fantastic. So, thanks again to our friends at Foxbeam Lighting. I will be passing on some of my feedback and any feedback I get in the comments in regards to this. And we'll see you again when these are no longer prototypes and their final product, and you can see what changes they made, if any, and how it looks. Thanks for watching.